Unless you've been living under a rock or you're like 5 years old, you've probably heard about the controversy surrounding Talking Angela's eyes from many years back. It was super massive at the time. I remember talking to my friends about it at school and how there was this supposed hacker hiding in her eyes. The rumors spread so much that parents were making their kids delete the game out of worry, and it even made it onto the national level, being mentioned on news stations. Now look, I don't think there was a hacker in her eyes, and this video isn't some type of like creepypasta, but after reinstalling the game for the first time in years, I noticed something quite concerning. If your attention span is absolutely cooked, set this video to 2 times speed, let's go. Talking Angela is different from all of the other talking games that came before it. It was Outfit7's attempt at something completely new. You see, Talking Tom had a few buttons you could press that played some animations, but overall it was a super basic game. Talking Angela, on the other hand, introduced a brand new feature: chatting. You could send messages to Angela and she would reply, and honestly, it was really revolutionary at the time. It was the ChatGPT before ChatGPT. And they even gave her a voice, so she would actually speak the words out loud.
Subscribe to The First Gamer.
The talking games before it did speak, but they would just pitch your voice up and down and repeat what you said. So this was completely different. And I mean, yeah, it was super ahead of its time. And as with most things that are new, people usually fear what they don't understand. And quickly, parents became concerned as to who their child was chatting with. But these fears weren't the first ones that the parents had. Talking Angela released at the end of 2012, and right away in 2013, people started noticing something in Angela's eyes, and when you look closely in the reflection, it kind of looks like a man, spying on you and watching your every move. This already had parents worried, so adding the chatting system on top with its complexity and accuracy was the final nail in the coffin. The rumors started spreading like wildfire, with posts like this popping up all over Facebook. Do not download the app Talking Angela. It is a hacker that is sitting behind a webcam, able to see you, but you can't see him. Angela asks you very personal questions. And it got so bad that the CEO of Outfit7 had to reply, saying everybody can easily find out that it's not a person on the other side. Even though it could be easily believed that you are talking to a person, if you pay some attention, everybody can easily find out that it's not a person on the other side. It's only a semi-intelligent conversation that you're having. And to be honest, parents kind of were right to get mad. As you can see right here, Angela would ask you some pretty personal questions. And you would think that this would cause people to uninstall the game, but all it did was absolutely skyrocket the number of downloads, bringing it to the top 10 most downloaded iPhone apps in 2014. It's safe to say that Outfit7 was enjoying the publicity to their game, but at the same time, it was ruining their reputation. They began being associated with things that no company wants to be associated with. And so later on in 2014, they added a new feature: child mode, and so enabling this mode would disable the chatting feature. So we should be good now, right? Well, not exactly. You see, in 2016, there was an update to the game, and this wasn't really a big update. It honestly wasn't really notable at all. It wasn't game-changing in any way, but it was very specific. The entire point of this update was to remove the reflection from Angela's eyes. I mean, the controversy was in 2014, so why would you ignore it all the way up to 2016 and then randomly remove the reflection? And honestly, this random decision had me scratching my head for a while. It was so random and out of nowhere, and I really couldn't figure out why they removed the reflection 4 years after the release of the game. But something really weird happened, because later on in the year, they ended up just completely scrapping and removing the chat feature altogether, taking out what made Talking Angela's game unique and leaving it bare bones with honestly not that many features. So in the same year, they removed the reflection from her eyes and removed the chatting feature, the two most controversial parts of the game. So why did they do this after years of the controversy? Well, it was for one big reason: Money. You see, just a few months after this update was made, Outfit7 was sold to a Chinese company for $1 billion. And the timing leads me to believe that they were doing this to tie up any loose ends left in their games. And so they just played it safe and completely removed every single controversial feature from the game. The company they ended up selling to was called Jink Culture Technology. And Outfit7 was sold to this company for $1 billion on January 24th, 2017. And honestly, it's super easy to tell that they only updated because they were selling. Cause I mean, looking at the newer games that were released after Jink Cultures bought Outfit7, you can tell that these are marketed for very, very young children. I mean, they all feature a baby version of Talking Tom. So yeah, Outfit7 was just playing it as safe as possible before they sold their company, and ended up completely removing what made Talking Angela special in the first place. Let me know what y'all think about this part of Outfit7's history, and what topic would you like me to cover next? See ya!